From the CBS Bay Area studios, this is KPIX 5 News.
Welcome back to KPIX 5 this morning. Time now is 6:30. I'm Melissa Caen. Devin Feely is off today. Well, this happened yesterday on Geary Boulevard and Webster Street. Officials say plainclothes officers were chasing two auto burglary suspects on foot, and that's when an unmarked police car responded and ran into a bus stop, hitting one of the officers and one of the suspects. Now, it's unclear how all this happened, but neighbors say that auto burglaries are an epidemic in the area.
These people are breaking in cars like mad. This morning my car got broken into. Right here is known for breaking into cars. And we keep asking the cops, can you guys please just hide out? Catch them, because it's sickening.
Both men who were hit were taken to a hospital. Police say the suspect has life-threatening injuries. The incident is under investigation. And Google has told its employees to lay off political discussions in the workplace. This after internal communications about politics among Google employees have been leaked, fueling concern manipulating search engine results. The company is now urging employees to avoid chatting about controversial issues in the office. Google published an updated community guideline which states disrupting the workday to have a raging debate over politics or the latest news stories is not a productive use of time. The company has also asked employees to avoid making any false or misleading statements through Google products. These changes come as tech giants face greater scrutiny over their influence in public life. Police in Contra Costa County are looking for the person who fired a gun and shut down part of Highway 4. Well, this happened yesterday on Deer Valley Road in Antioch. Investigators say the shooter began to act erratically on the road, chasing another person and threatening his life for no apparent reason.
He basically got out of his car and let me know, I'll smoke you. So I was just like, I don't really know what your problem is, man, and continue to go on. I look over, first thing I see is he's driving one-handed with a gun. I can see the gun aimed at me.
Police say the man shot at the victim, leaving a bullet hole you can see there in the side of his car. Traffic backed up on Highway 4 as officers searched for evidence. Almost 12,000 Santa Clara County employees could be on the verge of a strike. Members of the Service Employees International Union Local 521 have voted to authorize a strike if negotiations with county officials don't work out. A no deadline has been set. The union represents employees throughout the county government, including social workers, maintenance workers, clerical staff, and janitors. And the mountain fire has been burning east of Redding and Shasta County. CAL FIRE says it has burned at least 600 acres of land, has left 14 structures destroyed and 2 people with minor injuries. As of last night, the fire was 70% contained. All evacuation orders and road closures have been lifted, but authorities still want drivers to be careful in that area. President Trump is in France this morning with other world leaders at the annual G7 summit. Now, tax talks have dominated the event so far, and just hours after the president said he had second thoughts about raising tariffs on China, the White House issued a statement saying the president only regrets that American trade policies aren't more aggressive. Also, French Prime Minister Emmanuel Macron brought up the possibility of taxing American tech companies, and President Trump appeared excited to collaborate with Britain's new Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. U.S. Customs and Border Protection has released time-lapse video from Arizona showing the progress on a 30-foot replacement wall being installed on the U.S.-Mexico border. The CPB says that more than 10 miles of wall replacement have been completed so far, and about 30 more miles of the wall are slated for construction. 44,000 members of Brazil's military are now mobilized to fight the raging fires in the Amazon rainforest. So far this year, there have been more than 76,000 wildfires across Brazil. The flames and the smoke have been choking the region that's usually known as the lungs of the world for the amount of oxygen it produces. The wildfires have become a global issue, prompting anti-government protests in Brazil as well as international outcry.
The loss of species, we need to escalate this up the global agenda.
While some fires do happen naturally during this dry season, environmental groups say that many of these fires have been caused by farmers clearing land. And sad news for Bay Area rocker Eddie Money. He has been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. He's a longtime smoker, and Money says that he was diagnosed last fall while taping his reality show, Real Money. Now, Money is from New York, but he got his music career started in Berkeley's city music clubs. He made the top 40 with several hits after signing on with Columbia Records, and he says that while this diagnosis has hit him hard, he doesn't want to hide it.
Okay, back here closer to home, the 7-day forecast shows us a bit of a warm up over the next few days. It'll be 98 tomorrow. It'll be 95 today inland. And from many spots, that's already 3 or 4 degrees warmer inland. But everybody sees a warm up today of about 5 to 10 degrees above where we were yesterday. So expect today to feel a bit warmer than you remember yesterday, and then just plan on staying there for much of the next few days. A little more humidity too by Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, coming week.
Unbelievably, next Sunday will be September 1st.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what happened.
Fast.
Thank you for joining us. CBS Sunday Morning with Jane Pauley is next.